Time now for the evening rush. We begin with breaking news. The New Mexico Department of Health confirming a case of measles in Sierra County. That case confirmed in a 1-year-old child. The department says the case has been under investigation for more than a week. Health officials say they have worked to identify people who may have been exposed to prevent it from spreading. This is the first case of measles in New Mexico since December of 2014.
The summer is about to get shorter for thousands of APS students. Today, the state announcing it has approved $76 million to extend the school year at hundreds of New Mexico schools. For APS, at least 19 schools will start their school year 2 weeks earlier at the end of July for academic enrichment programs. For the full list of affected schools, head to alwaysonkrqe.com.
Right now, more resources are being called in to fight a growing grass fire. That fire now 0% contained. This afternoon, Bottomless Lakes State Park, this is south of Roswell, is under evacuation because of the fire. It has burned more than 450 acres. Right now, winds are making that firefight difficult. One home has also been evacuated.
Well, our weather headlines coming up for the weekend actually look pretty good. A cool afternoon highs for tomorrow with temperatures topping out right around 70. Mostly sunny skies, but the clouds quickly come back in on Sunday.
Right now, several events are causing a parking nightmare at the pit. The Ty Murray Professional Bull Riding Invitational is expected to draw up to 30,000 people over 3 days. Across the street, the Isotopes will be playing tonight and Saturday. State baseball and softball are also happening at the Santa Ana Starfield, and state track also being held.
State police continue investigating 2 police-involved shootings. Police say a driver took off in a stolen car near Old Coors and Bridge. Police say the driver, later identified as Jesus Arenivar, started driving toward a police officer who had stepped out of his car. They say the officer opened fire, hitting Arenivar in the shoulder.
Police are now searching for a suspect in the second officer-involved shooting. Hours later, near Central and Washington, police say the officer conducted a pit maneuver and fired shots at the driver of a truck, later identified as Daniel Franco. There was then a chase where police say Franco crashed into the officer, leaving him with serious injuries.
The ACLU is speaking out about the 2 state police officers accused of firing their weapons. The officers are part of a group of 50 state police cops brought here to help APD tackle crime all along Central Avenue. One state police officer from Farmington and the other from Gallup were involved in those shootings. The executive director of the ACLU says these shootings involve tactics that are far different from APD policies and reform.
New video shows an officer-involved shooting. A warning, some may find the video disturbing.
You better drop that right now.
The video shows the suspect, Dominic Detweiler, fire 4 rounds, nearly striking officers. This happened on April 18th, just before 9 p.m. at an apartment complex at Copper in Vermont. All 3 officers fired back, hitting him twice in the lower back, leaving him paralyzed. It came after a caller said he was being robbed by the suspect.
The man accused of killing a UNM baseball player is locked up this evening and is now being held in another case. Damian Bashir is accused of shooting and killing Jackson Weller outside a Nob Hill bar earlier this month. Today, Judge Charles Brown granted a request to keep Bashir locked up for being involved in a February shooting. We're learning new details about a helicopter crash. Pilot Jamie Coleman Dodd crashed near Raton in January of last year. 5 people were killed, including Zimbabwe's opposition leader and his wife. An NTSB report says the pilot told a witness that the accident was his fault.
New at 6, the Senate could take up new legislation aimed at ending the doping of racehorses. It comes ahead of the running of the Preakness Stakes tomorrow. Under the legislation, the United States Anti-Doping Agency would develop a list of permitted and prohibited substances.
Well, the Metro Threat Index for tomorrow, not much of a threat. We're going to go in with a 2. Now, the one thing to think about, some cool temperatures out there, especially in the morning and even in the afternoon. We only max out in the high 60s. Occasionally breezy conditions as well, but overall a nice Saturday.
City officials are working to cut the number of pedestrian and bicyclist fatalities in the metro to their goal, which is 0. Today, Mayor Keller and other city leaders signed the Vision Zero pledge. It kicks off a year of planning to identify what changes would make that goal a reality. City officials plan to talk with people about what would make intersections safer.
There will be a few weekend closures. The I-25 southbound off-ramp will be closed to eastbound Rio Bravo. This begins at 9 tonight and ends on Sunday. Also beginning tonight, westbound Rio Bravo will be closed from University to I-25. Tomorrow morning, the outside lane will be closed on eastbound Rio Bravo from Prince to Broadway.
Happening now, authorities will be stepping up enforcement. This is the national Click It or Ticket campaign kicks off. The campaign runs from May 20th through June 2nd. The DOT says law enforcement throughout New Mexico will be stepping up enforcement and will be watching closely for seatbelt offenders.
Tickets are now available for this season of Zoom Music and Summer Nights. The concert series showcases talent from around the state, even the world. It's happening Friday night at 7 from June 14th through July 19th at the Biopark. For details on pricing and to buy tickets, go to alwaysonkRQE.com.